on, fellow junkies. That ain't right. Hang on. Let me get this right. That looks better. Horror Junkies 509, Kyle 13th coming at you again today, you guys. I want to welcome you back to Horror Junkies 509, where I'm just hanging out in front of my, well, work in progress mask wall. If you can check it out, I got some good stuff going on, but, it's always going to be something that changes and different things happen. But as you can see, you guys, first things first, I really wanted to go ahead and talk about the new Horror Junkies 509 hat. If you guys can go ahead and take a good look at that. Let me go ahead and take it off. This is a trucker style hat, and these are on my TeePublic site. If you guys want to go ahead and buy these, I believe it's about $19 to purchase, and then there's obviously the tax and shipping and all that stuff. But if you want to support Horror Junkies 509 more than just watching videos, commenting, but believe me, you guys, I appreciate everything you guys do. But if you guys want something, go to my TeePublic store. I will link it down in the description. And it's got t-shirts, sweatshirts, long sleeve shirts, hoodies. It's got bags, pins, mugs, everything you want. And these are the new things they just added. You can get magnets, you can get stickers, everything with this logo. And I also have my Kyle the 13th logo on there for if you want to buy something with that on there. And I am always trying to work on a new logo, but I'm not that artsy-fartsy, so I'm needing a little more help with that than expected. But if you want to go ahead and check it out, this is the trucker-style hat that they have, and the logo is pretty big on this one. You can get it in other colors, and I think there's some of them that come in more than one color. But they also have what they refer to as a dad hat. And so it is just adjustable, but it doesn't have the mesh, and so this is the one Angelina got. The print is a little bit smaller on this one, but as you can see, they both are still... both decent hats. I think this logo looks great on black, but you can get it on any color that you want. But like I said, it doesn't only have to be a hat. There's a bunch of different stuff on there if you guys want to go check it out. And I know some of you guys have bought a few things, and I appreciate you all. But, hey, let's add a hat to that. Why not? And so I will be sporting this, not backwards, because I'm stoked about it, and I'm a hat guy. But like I said, check out my TeePublic store. And then if you guys want to buy something, that's absolutely great. I can't wait to see you guys sport it. And so let's go ahead and get right into this video, you guys. There's a reason why I'm sitting in front of the mask wall. Not just to show it off, but, I guess it's part of it. Hey, I'm going to be doing a mask review today because, that's the videos I like doing the best, and I feel like, you guys enjoy them too. And I try to keep it fresh as much as possible. I almost did a new Michael Myers mask today, but I feel like you guys have seen so many Michael Myers masks from me that I definitely wanted to kind of shake it up a bit, just so you guys don't feel like it's getting stale or stagnant or anything like that. And this whole room is still a work in progress, so I still do want to do a room tour. And as you can see, I still don't have great lighting. I'm going to try one of those camera tripods with the ring of light on it, see if that helps. If you guys are, do a lot of filming and stuff like that, let me know what you guys do to kind of help out with light, with not getting too expensive, because I can do like giant light boxes, but they're pretty expensive. But, I will take any advice I can get. So bear with me with the light, until I get it figured out. But what am I going to be reviewing for you today, you guys? I wanted to review this one because there's one that's similar to it that I absolutely just loved when I reviewed it. It's one of my favorite masks in my collection. It is actually what sits right here where my Horror Junkies 509 sign is at currently. But, of course, I had to bring the other one down so I could compare it later on. So what I'm going to be reviewing today is the Glenn Strange. Let me try to pronounce this right. The Glenn Strange as the Monster Mask. So this is another Frankenstein mask done by Trick or Treat Studios also. And this is from the House of Frankenstein. And so I have not seen this movie, but I mean, after getting the previous Frankenstein mask, I definitely knew I had the Frankenstein's monster mask. I definitely knew I had to get this one too because I absolutely loved it. I will be comparing it later, but if you guys have not seen that review, get down to my older videos and check it out. One of my favorite masks that Trick or Treat Studios has come out with lately. But let's go ahead and get right into this. Let's go ahead and take a good look at all this detail. You got a nice gray paint up on this for the gray wash. You have a nice little scar here going across this, the cheek and jawline. And then you got some black lips. You got a little black mole here. Then you got the nice cracking damage coming from his forehead. You got the nice big bolts on his neck. Some nicely sculpted ears with some nice wrinkles in there. And, I think the Frankenstein hair is good. I mean, I'm not saying it's like deep, good hair. I like the way it's laid because, Frankenstein isn't going to have to be styled in any way, shape, or form. It really is just kind of flat. And then, you know, you got all the little staples or whatever you want to call it here molded in. I think they really did a great job. And, you know, just looking at the hair, like I said, I'm happy with the hair. Is it the best hair in the world? No, but I mean, I think it's serving its purpose as it should. So, you know, just kind of soaking in all that detail, you guys. I absolutely love it. Let's go ahead and get right into this. So this mask was sculpted by Pat Newman and Justin Mabry. So, you know, with Justin Mabry on the team, you know you're in good hands. And so here's the ticket so you can see the cover of the film. And on the back, you know, it's got the sculptors. I don't know if that's going to show up, especially down here. And then it just says Universal Studios, the Glenn Strange Monster Mask. And then, you know, on the inside, it tells you how to take care of a latex mask. So if you never are sure how to care for your latex masks, go ahead and read this. You know, it is helpful. You also can get some videos off YouTube. I've done a lot of that stuff to just make sure that I'm not rotting my masks. You know, I know eventually it'll probably happen, but, you know, for now I want to maintain them as much as humanly possible. And I want to make sure they look as good as they can. But, you know, just looking at the sculpt, I absolutely think they have captured what they were going for completely. I love the sculpting. I love the paint up. I think the detail on it is just exactly what they needed. I don't think they needed to add anything else here. I mean, I'm not too completely, I'm not a complete expert on this Frankenstein, but, you know, I did look at some pictures before I did this video to make sure I do my homework, to make sure I'm not a complete shim-sham man. But I think this looks absolutely great, you know. Just like I said, the paint up, the molding, I think the color on it is absolutely phenomenal. And, you know, the hair, the paint, the colors in it, like, you know, it's very subtle. Like, you know, just have a little bit of red here, a little bit here, and then the black. I mean, you know, I really think they've, it's just the droopy little sleepy eyes like they have, like just like they kind of have a little bit on the original one, but they didn't put the eyes in there, which makes me pretty happy. I'm glad they kind of stepped away from that for this one, but I'll show you that within the next mask comparison. Jeepers creepers. See if I can get myself together here. But let's go ahead and try this bad boy on, and let's just see what the fit is like, because you know that is one of the most important parts of my mask review is we got to try it on and see how she fits. All right, so as you guys know, if you are a regular here at Horror Junkies 509, whatever character mask I'm about to wear, I'm probably about to show you a chubby version of it. So, you know, I just want it to be out there before you guys call it out. You know, now it's already out there, so it's not funny anymore. So here we go. A chubby version of Glenn Strange, the monster. Let's check it out. I haven't put on a mask in a while. I hope I still have this down. Make sure it's all opened up like it should be. And let's find out the fit. Yeah. Whew. That one is a little bit tighter than the last one, if I remember correctly. I feel like the original one fit me really well, but this one, a little bit tight. So just remember, my head is a little bit over I have a little bit over a 23-inch head. So just know your head size when you buy these things. But remember, if you're just a displayer, you can buy whatever you want because it doesn't have to fit. But if you're like me that really does like to wear masks, this one definitely is a little bit too tight. I really couldn't open my eyes any way, shape, or form. But as you can kind of see, they really don't have much of an eye hole in any way, shape, or form anyway. But this is a little bit tighter of a mask than I expected. Honestly, I thought this was going to fit me just as perfect as the last one. But, you know, it doesn't take away from how great this mask is. Like I said, I've already talked about all the great things about it. The detailing, the coloring, the molding, and I think it looks absolutely great. And I feel like they captured something great here. But let's go ahead and do the comparison, like I said, with the first Frankenstein mask. So this is the Boris Karloff, the monster mask, of course. And so these are the brothers that we got, the brothers of destruction, if you want to say. So this is the original Frankenstein mask. I just absolutely love this thing. This is top of my list on just about any time I do like Trick or Treat Studios masks, you guys. But there you go. If you want to go ahead and check them out, you know, they're not like a representation of the same exact thing, just different versions. This is just, you know, two different time periods of the character of the Frankenstein's monster. So, and they're two different people playing it. So, you know, just understand that's why it's going to look completely different. You know, it's got its own look, its own identity and everything like that. But I think two absolutely great masks. And, you know, I think these are phenomenal. And if you guys are Universal Monster fans, I definitely recommend you adding them to your collection. But now I'm curious. I want to try this guy on just to see if I'm crazy. Because I remember, I can't believe that one is as tight as it is. But was this one? Maybe I'm just crazy? I don't think so. Let's go ahead and give it a try. So here we go. Oh yeah, this one fits way better, and I can see. I can open my eyes. I can talk. In the other mask, I couldn't do that. So this fits a lot better, way better, and it looks awesome. I just love it. And I can get it on and off way easier. So that's always a good thing. All right. Let's go ahead and put this guy back on his mask stand. Alrighty. Get my new hat back on. Oh. All right, you guys. And I forgot my groovy button. That's unacceptable. All right, you guys. So when it comes down to this mask, I'm kind of surprised that it doesn't fit me as good as I was hoping it was, just considering the other Frankenstein mask fits me as well as it does. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, we got to have smaller masks so other people can actually fit them. So, you know, if you were a smaller head fan and you couldn't fit in this Frankenstein mask, this one might be just for you. Remember, I'm a little bit over a 23-inch head, so anything above me, you probably will have a tough time getting this on, getting it off, you know, enjoying your time while you're in it. Like, I like tight-fitting masks, but, you know, you got to be able to be comfortable in it. Like, if it's tight, but you're comfortable, it's a different story. This was not very comfortable. So, we've gone over the sculpt, we've gone over the paint, we've gone over the hair a little bit, and then, you know, just as much as we need to, obviously. The fit, going at everything, my biggest nerf on this mask is probably going to be the fit for me, but that's my personal rating. It doesn't really, it doesn't make it a bad mask in any way, shape, or form, but I'm going to go ahead and give this a solid 8 out of 10. I think it's a great, solid mask, but, I mean, I just feel like, you know, the fit being so-so, and then, you know, obviously the hair just, you know, not being good hair, but, you know, it works for this mask. I definitely want to give it a high score, but, you know, I can't give it a perfect score in any way, shape, or form. So 8 out of 10, I think solid. If you guys definitely have any other questions, let me know. And I definitely give this mask a solid. I definitely give the Boris Karloff one a solid because I still love that mask. It is still atop my list. I'm happy to have this in the collection, but, you know, it's not a wearer for me, but, you know, it can still be a displayer. So that's going to do it for my review on the Glenn Strange the monster mask, you guys. Hopefully you guys will go check out my TeePublic store. If you guys buy something, let me know, because I think it's kind of awesome that people are wanting to represent the Horror Junkies 509. I know I got a few people that bought some t-shirts and some other swag, but now the hats are out. I think that's super cool. So that's going to do it for me. Horror Junkies 509, Kyle 13, signing out just until next time. And you guys already know it. I've been sentenced to life. I am a horror lifer. And you guys have a killer day. And I'm going to keep pumping videos out as quick as I can, but, you know, I just can't do it every week anymore. But I'm going to keep coming back, you know, periodically, but I'm going to keep it entertaining. So don't forget to stay bloody and have a killer day. You guys know, spooky season, we're getting closer, but, you know, summer's just starting, so we got to sweat it out before we can spook it out. I don't know if that's appropriate. Have a killer day.